Well, all right. It is October 28th, and that means, well, something's coming up. Something's happening of traditions. Oh, right. It's Halloween this, weekend into Monday. And, well, everyone dresses up and does some of those awesome things like the Yucca tradition of the Halloween punk rock show and some other awesome stuff. And I was just like, well, I can't sit this one out, even if long COVID is still affecting me. And so I'm like, well, what else can I dress as? And I'm like, I could be Mario. I really could, but I'm no Chris Pratt. So, and with Aaron Barrett, we brought it back. We brought back a classic. Like, I'm kind of selling out with, let's see, Snoop Doggy Dogg. That's a good one. Whatever happened to Suburban Rhythm? Why did Ed and Scott quit? I don't know. Just please don't go Suburban Rhythm. And yes, of course, you guys are going to have fun out there. And it's going to be amazing. It's jam-packed this weekend and even into next weekend. Boy, do I got some stuff to tell you about. But, of course, as always, let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up of the health variety. I know there will be other masks this weekend, but also please mask up, because a room full of masks lowers the risk of catching this fucking bullshit that I'm going through. Please, you don't want to go through this, especially as I near, 4 months. It sucks. But regardless, please mask up. A room full of masks will lower the spread of the virus, and it's still out there, and it's unfortunately affecting all of us, and tours and musicians. So do it for the bands, if not for your fellow human beings around you. Of course, the other thing, well, you can always get your booster and your vaccine, because the updated booster is out there to fight the Omicron, the one that I fucking apparently gotten dealing with the after effects of. So please take care of yourself, take care of one another, and make these spaces welcoming to everyone. All right. Now that I'm off my soapbox a little bit, of course, if wherever you're watching this, please be sure to like. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, because those numbers, as they go up, I get access to more features and, like, ad revenue and make money. Well, kind of. It's like, quarter of pennies until I'm, like, super big or something. So, regardless, it still helps me out, though. And you get notifications when these videos go live. Find out what costume I might be wearing next Halloween. We've got to think about that one. What musician should we go with? I don't know. We'll figure that out, though. And that's why you subscribe. You'll just get a notification when the video goes live. Perfect. But because I don't get that kind of stuff, you can always go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And even $1 a month, that helps me out. $5 a month, that's like buying me a beer a month. Helps with hosting costs for the website, which are up this month. That kind of stuff. And, well, when I am able to get back out safely and, well, drive and ticket costs, helps me out there. So, of course, if you can't help, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. But one thing you can do for free, on top of, watching this video, is, well, you can go to everyshowjoe.com. Simple, right? Everyshowjoe.com. That's where we got photos. We've got wrap-ups of shows I've been attending. Now, let's see. The website's been up 6 years, I think we're going to put it at. I'm just here to emote. I'm just going to get in this costume. But yeah, go to everyshowjoe.com. Go check out the photos that I've taken and the bands I've covered. There's some awesome stuff in there, like Cheek Face, Grumpster, fucking amazing band. If you haven't checked out Grumpster, go check them out. And plenty of other stuff that, until I caught this stupid thing, I was going headstrong into and having a blast. Of course, also, one more plug. In that menu bar, there is a store link, and you can get an Every Show Joe shirt. How about that? You can help me out by wearing it around. People will be like, what the fuck is that? And then I'll look it up and be like, oh, nah. But they might stick around. That's the key. So, of course, that helps me out by just wearing it, and makes me a little bit of money. It is down to $15 now, plus shipping, so save you a little bit if you are looking for one of those. And yeah, there you go. Of course, as always, every fucking week, we like to stress, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck transphobia, fuck all this bullshit that likes to belittle other people and it's just pretty much just getting sick of the word bullshit, because that's just petty and horrible, and no one should be dehumanizing one another. So, like to throw out some positive things so we have a better impact and get involved. There's Black Lives Matter, BLMPHXmetro.org, that is the Phoenix one. We also got BodarinAction.org, another really good one, and they have ways to get involved, activities, plus you can donate to any of these that I'm throwing out here. StopAAPIHate.org is 2 A's for Asian American. There for, unfortunately, the rise in hate toward that. FirstNations.org for Indigenous, like all this stuff we can help and get involved and just be proactive and try to combat the rising assholes who seem to be empowered by other assholes. Simple. So, and speaking, we got more ways to just get involved and be good and help people. And I like to throw out the National Center for Transgender Equality. There we go. Transequality.org. Got ahead of myself. I was going to say the website right up. And they're fighting for just equal laws in workplaces and everything. It shouldn't fucking matter. You should just be able to be you. I mean, I know I'm dressed up, but be you and embrace you and love being you. It doesn't fucking matter who you love or what you identify as. It should just be cool and awesome, and everyone should just be willing to give you a hug for it. Simple. So, transequality.org is another way to do that. There's 2 I like to shout out also that are involved with our punk scenes. Especially here in Phoenix, we got the Sidewalk Project. There's a Phoenix section. They're helping with our homeless and also against self-harm and that kind of stuff. And there's also Punk Rock Saves Lives, another one that's nationally involved. They're getting on the bone marrow list. They're working on mental health. They're trying to help the punk scene. And it's amazing, both of them. The sidewalkproject.org and punkrocksaveslives.org are their respective sites. And we're not done yet. Sorry. Not sorry. But, of course, I reside in Arizona, which has some amazing nature. Don't let me say that. But, unfortunately, it also has some horrible leadership. I think that's just the simple way to put this. And we are enforcing this law on reproductive rights that goes back to territorial times. And, sometimes I live in the past a little bit, but that seems a little way too far back to be controlling anyone's reproductive rights. And that's some bullshit. So, I'd like to throw out the abortion fund of AZ.org. That is a way to get involved and donate and help people with resources that need it, especially in Arizona. Plus, also, speaking of helping people that need it, we got ProjectHope.org. They help with the Puerto Rico hurricane relief. They're helping with Ukraine. And so, yeah, definitely another place that's really good for helping and finding places. Just support one another. And if this isn't cutting it, like I throw it out pretty much regularly, find something that does. Just bring some little positivity to someone's world, and it'll make their day. And that is awesome. Of course, you are here for music stuff, I think. I'm just going to make poses. This costume just goes right to my head. Of course, though, if you want to support your favorite musicians, your favorite bands, the simplest, easiest way is go buy the merch, go buy the shirts, the CDs, the band camps, the vinyls, the singles, because I just want to say singles, the scarves, because it's getting cold, kind of. It's getting cold. We'll just go with that. But yeah, go support that way, especially because we still have bands who are still dealing with COVID interrupting tours, meaning they have to put up band members in hotels to quarantine, or they have to just outright cancel and they lose the money, and they still have to pay for gas to get home. And so it goes a long way to go support your favorite musicians and bands. Another really good resource is NEVA, the National Independent Venue Association, nevassoc.org, and there you can go donate to. They have an emergency fund to help out your favorite independent venues. And they also use part of that fund to lobby for your favorite independent venues' interests. So it goes a long way, and they helped out during 2020 and 2021. And so they've been a really good resource for everyone, especially if you really, really love music, because they were helping. But yeah, and then, of course, simple, best way you might do it if you are healthy. Don't go if you are sick. Well, go to a show, of course. Go support the venues directly and the bands directly while wearing a mask. Be respectful of one another, making it a great space for everyone. I don't know why that wouldn't be too hard, right? So let's begin, though, with one of my favorite traditions here in the Valley, hitting its 10th one. How about that? It is the Punk Rock Halloween Bash over at the Ecca Tap Room, number 10. Yes, we got 10. And tonight, this is night one. It's a 2-night affair again. So we're going to talk about this. We got Spinal Tap being done by Ham, Stiff Little Fingers, Corky's West Coast punk rock covers, Avail, and we got, well, Reason Unknown, who might be wearing another nice, like, Hawaiian shirt, right? It's just all the trends. I really should just have a pineapple drink right in my hand right now. Just would be perfect. But yeah, they're over at Yucca Tap Room starting at 9 p.m. So you got time, especially by the time you watch this, you'll still be able to make it for most or all of it. But one of my favorites, and night one. So there's more. But that's not till tomorrow night. And tonight we still got more to tell you about. Like Jimmy Eat World is back playing a hometown show with The Maine, with Thursday, with Pavarius, I'm probably elaborating. PVRIS. And Sydney Sprague, who is awesome, and so awesome that she's opening it over at Arizona Financial Theater, 7 p.m. Another out-of-town big band that's here that has... Davey Having has one of those dreamy eyes. We that's not disputable. We're just putting it out there. But AFI is here with Drab Majesty over the Marquee Theater, 6:30 p.m. for that. Then another awesome Halloween show. We got Panda Hat doing their Halloween show with Chrome Rhino, with Kamptala, with the Blood Feud Family Singers, Gork, the Frequency Principal, and DL Harrison at Last Exit Live. There we go. 8 p.m. Another really good one in town, though. If all this is somehow not capturing your attention, which it may already have it. It's decision paralysis. I know it. I go through it all the time. But we got Oso in town with Mags and Anxious at Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Got another Halloween bash with Trash Can Romeos and the Fast 86ers over at Timeout Lounge with an 8 p.m. start. Taylor Glasheen is over at Crescent Ballroom starting at 10 p.m. on the patio, I believe. And we got Mills End, another Halloween show that's popped up here with Chris Bowen vibes over at Falcow, 7 p.m. More Halloween stuff. Crazy, right? Halloween of Insanity. Perfect phrasing, right? Roll right in it. We got Striking 13, Killing Sunday, Origins of Adam, Bigfoot, Headhunt, and Night of the Spiders. Another one of our awesome set of bands here. And they're all at the Blues Bar, 8 p.m. Got Vedana with Louisville, Hotel Pink, and Vientos over at Trunk Space, where they do ask, please mask when you're inside the trunk space. 7:30 p.m. for that. And one more for Friday. We've got the Alibi House costume party with Alibi, Practically People, Gone Before Us, and Lovelace. Well, the Alibi House, 7 p.m. Plus, of course, I guess, perfect costume to talk about this, because former member does an awesome stream every Friday night at 9 p.m. over on twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein. That would be Scott Klopfenstein. Does requests, plays his own stuff, plays covers. It is a pleasant and most uplifting environment. And you might know him from a band called Littlest Man Band. You thought I was going to say something else. There was another one he was in, and it was Real Big Fish. We got it. We made the joke. But yeah, it's awesome. One of the best environments you can go tune in for from home and watch some great music and hang out with some crazy fun people in the chat over on Twitch starting at 9 p.m. for you. Then Sunday, we're going to be shedding some tears while we're just rocking out. That's I put it at the top. I hate to say this, but the nettle is over after tomorrow night. No more. We got Oakley Dokley doing their farewell show. Yes. Cry some tears into those mustachios of yours and into those forest green sweaters. You can just mop it up. But it's with American Standards. It's with Snailmate over at the Nile. Come dress as Ned is their request because they're trying to set a world record of the most Ned and Simpsons dressed characters at the show. So go check that out, 7 p.m. over at the Nile for that amazingness. And then, of course, the other amazingness, because it's always amazing, and it's night number 2 of the Punk Rock Halloween Bash at the Yucca Tap Room. Yes, we got The Virus, we got Major Accident, FIP, Nirvana, Propaganda, and Adolescence, all being done by local bands. Well, I know what they're calling it, Novana, because it's no gimmick doing Nirvana. I know that's one of them, off the top of my head. But, of course, awesome stuff. there's no better place and environment in all the years I've been attending than Yucca Halloween Bashes. They're so much fun. And they do a little arcade thing too. Yeah, go check that out. But if you're looking for if these two already aren't somehow already got you like done, then, well, I got more options for you. Because, man, we got Young Culture and Super American, who I caught over at, it was a Van Buren. It was with, oh, crap. It was Prince Daddy and Hyena, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but it was amazing, awesome. They were really good openers. An Airplane with Arm's Length over Valley Bar, 7 p.m., so go check that out. We got Cableback's Halloween Show with Awful, Vela Sounds, and Electrosad over the Trunk Space, which, reminder, if you're going to the Trunk Space, they ask that you please wear your mask inside. Just common courtesy. Of course, more. We got plenty for you on this Saturday, because there's also a Vinyl Vagos and the Rebel Set, one of the best bands here in Phoenix, the Rebel Set. And if you haven't checked out that new music video, there's someone you may not actually recognize because I'm a ghost, but there's someone in there that you might recognize outside of the band and like everyone else, of course. But yeah, go check them out. They're over at the Lost Leaf, 9 p.m. And speaking of other awesomeness, we got Soul Junkies with Black Caesar's Soul Club over at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. We still got more. Whew. I think we've got my breath. Guys, all this is so good. We've got the Halloween Acoustic Jam with Smokey Joe, St. Pop, Mike Chickenhead, and Dirty Jones over at the Candy and Record Shop, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And go support them, not just for the awesome music, because they had a car run into their shop, and that just fucking sucks. So they're in the process of getting everything back together. So go support them. They're going to have a sidewalk sale and everything. Plus, then it's 6 p.m., so you can even run over and check out some Oakley at Oakley after. American Standard, Snailmate. Perfect. And then you can jump over to the Halloween show. All right, I'm like giving you directions on. You choose. All this is recommended, and you'll enjoy any of it. But speaking of more things I would recommend, if you're looking for something down in Tucson, and it's Halloween, well, Halloween cover show with Chocula, Dog Breath, and the Sinks covering The Cure, Metallica, and Destroy Boys. Oh, that's awesome. They're going to be over at the Groundworks down in Tucson, 7 p.m. for that. And then there's an awesome stream if you're stuck at home like I've been these days, dealing with horribly annoying long COVID and fatigue. It's been miserable. Well, I'm going to be tuning in for this. We got the Four-Eyed Horseman back doing a stream for Devil's Night Out. It's going to be, yes, the Four-Eyed Horseman you might know as MC Frenalot, Megaran, Schaefer the Dark Lord, and MC Lars. Hot Topic is not punk rock. Plus, they have Nerd D on that show. And if you go to the number 4eyed.square.site, you can go check that out starting at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So, even better. Go watch amazing music and nerdcore going on from the comfort of your couch or your phone or wherever you're at. Perfect. And of course, speaking of other streams that are really good, there's always the Kepi Show with Kepi Gooley every Saturday morning. Go tune in on his Facebook, 9 a.m. and sometimes stream throughout the week. So just give him a follow. And yes, another one of those awesome, positive people that you can catch streaming, and it's wonderful to tune in. Then we're at Sunday. We're getting closer to Halloween. So we saw some awesome stuff. We got the Black Lips with Soft Palms, and yes, the best, or, well, one of the best in the rockabilly scene here in Phoenix, the Joeys. They're on this too, and that's at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Go check that out, because it's awesome, and I think Dean has better hair than I do. It's just a known fact. Of course, another really awesome thing that looks like the Who are here, and they're going to be at Action Pavilion, 7:30 p.m. And in Flagstaff, this is a really cool one for Yucca North. They got Hawthorne Heights with Action Adventure, First and Forever, and This Modern. They're up in Flagstaff starting at 7 p.m. And of course, Bang Me Bambi does their music show on their Twitch, twitch.tv/Bang Me Bambi, 2 p.m. You can go tune in and ask for requests and maybe ice them with Smirnoff and all that kind of fun stuff over on twitch.tv/Bang Me Bambi. Monday, Halloween, I found it kind of barren. It seems like everyone just wore themselves out over the weekend and they're like, whatever, we're going to rest and give out candy and maybe dress up. But Tuesday, back with a bang, because first off, Go Bordello, they're back, and they're with one of my favorite guys, Crazy in the Brains. They're going to be opening up this one. They've been on the tour with them. How fucking cool is that? It's going to be at the Marquee Theater, 8 p.m. And then maybe you might be thinking, Well, what else can I do? It's over at Thin Isle. Well, there's TSOL, there's the Dickies, there's Total Chaos, and then there's that Black Flag band with, well, there's controversy. But it's awesome. It's at Thin Isle, 5 p.m. So young, it's a earlier start. There we go. Younger start. That kind of works too. But throwing that out there, you already got two awesome options. And then I'm going to throw a third at you. You got Mother back in town with Wunderbar back in town and Transviolet over at the Arizona Financial Theater, 7:30 p.m. Plus, of course, Chris Murray doing his Blue Beat live stream over on his Facebook, 5 p.m. Scott Klopstein's over on his Twitch, 9 p.m. And Wake Up with Buy Me Bambi, which icing someone at 8 a.m. is not off the table according to those videos they put up. So twitch.tv/BuyMeBambi and go watch the fun. Wednesday, though, rolling in. Also kind of light. Got Robbie doing his normal karaoke dance party over at Thunderbird Lounge this night, 9 p.m. And down in Tucson, we got Sgt. Peepers and Warm Drag with Touchy and Linguist Largus at Club Congress down there, 7 p.m. They're out there. Recording artists usually has something that just shows TBD on there, so I don't know who they're going to have on there, but the recordingartist.com, you go tune in at 7 and find out who. And Buy Me Bambi's other music show, 5:30 p.m. on their Twitch. Go check out some awesome ska. Then Thursday rolling in, and we got the Delta Bombers back in town with the Belfry Bats. Okay, that's already awesome. And the Still Nights at the Starlight Lounge, 8 p.m. But there's more. We've got Goya in the Company of Serpents and Abrams over at the Palo Verde Lounge, 7:30 p.m. We've got Howells Road with Levi Murray, the Doyen, over the Trunk Space. And again, remember, please mask inside, they ask, because it's just be a courtesy. Let's make these spaces comfortable for everyone, especially our friends who may have less of a strong immunity or, just we should be welcoming everyone in our concerts. Of course, another really good one. We got Embry Alexander at Crescent Ballroom, 10 p.m. And then, yes, the Wayback Sessions. Thank you, LEA and the agency, for enjoying and sharing this video from last week. And this week, we got another really cool one. They got Ghetto Cowgirl on there. And youtube.com/The Wayback Session, 7 p.m. Go tune in for that. So some awesome stuff continuing over there. And then Friday, and you're going to just hate me for telling you all this awesome stuff that you're going to have to choose between. I'm sorry. It's awesome. That's all I can say. You choose, because we got the Bronx, we got Drug Church, and we got Meatwave. They're at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. That is just one. Number 2, we've got Abracadabra, Bocat, Torn at the Seam, and AG Sessions at Time Out Lounge. That's 7 p.m. That's 2. We've got number 3, and that is An Awful Mess, celebrating their release of Beautiful Things, brand new album with, yes, An Awful Mess, The God Samaritan, Arsenic Kitchen, Molly Marie, and Live Deliberate. There we go. At the Nile, 6:30 p.m. Yeah. There's already some awesome stuff, and we're continuing. We got still more. But you're already like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. But just randomly roll the dice or flip a coin, or, a 3-sided coin. We've also got the Thieves About with the Heartless, with the Spacers, Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m., which I need to get out and check out the Spacers once I'm better here. We also got the Antibacteria Cafeteria Presents, which rolls right off the tongue. That one is, Through the Wire, Details of Eating, Factory Reset, Unexpected Collective, and Faulted at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. But I'm not done. We've got more. We got Troubled Minds. We've got Young Misery. We've got Bummer Girl. And we got Short Lived at the Dunbar House. Oh, my God. And Troubled Minds are going on another fucking tour. How fucking cool. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Go check that out. Amazing stuff right there. Just in a house show. All the stuff here. I always recommend. But we got more. We got Mustard Service with Late Night Drive Home and Slugbug at the Valley Wire, 7 p.m. We got Zero, Subspace, and Akimbo at Ground Zero, 7 p.m. And if you are looking for a little escape out of town next Friday, Heavy Breather and the Sunny Slope Bullets are up in Prescott with Read Out and Sigs at the Den, 6:30 p.m. for doors at least. So go check that out. Plus Scott Kaufstein streaming every frickin' Friday, 9 p.m. on his Twitch. Of course, that is some awesome stuff, and it's attuned to my taste, but I definitely always recommend it. What's really cool, though, is that everyone has different tastes, and so that means you might like something else, and that's what's awesome. We're human. The variety is amazing, and that's how you get exposed to more awesome, cool stuff, too. So, of course. And also, some websites and venues don't have a good, simple way to go find shows, so kind of try to find them where I can. But yeah, hopefully you guys have fun at these Halloween shows. Like, I expect them to be blast and a lot of pictures of whatever you're dressing as, because I expect people have gone way out, as they always do, with some amazing costumes, right? Of course, not just mask up for your costume, but please mask up just to be safe and courtesy to people in the room with you. More masks in the room, lower the chance of spreading this fucking disease that I'm still dealing with consequences of. So please, please, please be courteous to your fellow human beings when you're out here. And I think that's it, right? So have fun out there, be safe, and until next week, skank on and take care.